All right, it is time to put in the radiator on the vent shroud. And our Gretty intercooler that Claire has no respect for. Stepping on it. Good thing it's tough. So we'll get these unboxed, get them on the car. Car's looking good. All that sanding turned out perfect. So let's unbox these and have a little unboxing of some Mishimoto Radiator and fan shroud. All right, let's get to unboxing these bad boys. The boxing is gorgeous, and they do a pretty good job of layering this thing up so there's no damage. Front, back, side to side. So shiny. You just gotta love the black M on the Mishimoto. Nice and thick. Alright, let's see what happens when I try to put this in. Alright, so obviously there's some major fitment issues with this hose, where it's sat, and the bottom one, it's a little tight, but it's going to be able to work. What we don't have is something for bolt up there, and of course right there, and then the bottom's also a little funky. For one, I don't have the rubber grommets, and for two, it just doesn't sit anywhere close to where it's supposed to sit on the S15 factory, how the radiator would sit. This is a drop-in for the S13, but of course we have an S15 front end, so it gets a little funny. Gonna have to do a little customization, but it's a build. That's a build, so no problem. It'll be might pull this off, try to trim on this side, get it to slide back a little bit. It looks like it's a little straighter than up here. We have less to trim on, but more to trim back here. And I'll probably, that one's probably just good. Maybe trim a little bit, but I don't even know. I think we got other stuff to worry about. We pull that radiator hose off and so I mean, that's a lot more movement than I want, but trim that up, no problem. Cut that one piece out there, no problem. That's not gonna fly, so we need to make something right there. And we had something here before. Find some parts. SX red or bush. Let's see what that brings up. Well, that brings up exactly what we need. With that, that's what we need, is that right there. We need that, and we need some lower bushings. Courtesy Parts that it? Courtesy Nissan? I don't think this is it, yeah. Let's look for radiator mount bracket. Let's just search that. So, 240SX? $10. $2. Ooh, what's this? This is not what we need. Lower. There we go. That's what we need. So let's see, you can get both those for like $20. That. 2 of those. Look at this. I know what parts we're missing. What is this thing? Oh, we need that piece. We totally need that piece. Radiator mount. Alright, let's just start adding some of this to the cart. Just one. That guy, we need 2 of them. Continue shopping. Upper bracket. Any difference? So this is like the S14 bracket, so perfect, good to know. And this must be the S13 bracket. Perfect, it's $1 cheaper. Except, of course, we have an S15 radiator core support. It doesn't matter because nothing is going to come close to bolting up on that. So might as well just get the 13. This bad boy, 2 of them. Continue shopping, go over here. Oh, except it has that funky, I don't know if you can see this. That funky little clip. So that's going on the radiator. That's probably just holding it in place. Doesn't matter because we'll be able to, let's look at that other one real quick. Now this 14 almost looks better. No. Nothing to get in the way. Might just use that one. We should fit it just a little bit better. Let's look at this guy again. I guess I have 2 screens. Yeah, you know what? So what we got? That is 3.5 inches. 3.5 could be right there. But that's, of course, more like overall length. It doesn't matter because we're going to have to drill a hole in here anyways. Just wanted to kind of get a feel for it. I don't know, it has 14. Probably not going to matter too much at the end of the day. So that one's the 13 that this guy's trying to sell. Those are definitely 14s. Does say Sylvia. I think we're just gonna go with the 14s. Well, we're just gonna make it work, I guess. That's no problem. Let's see what's in our cart. Why is it $1 million? All right, 2 of those. Jesus, $20. We're gonna get rid of you. 222, $47. All right, so we looked at some parts. We found the parts. We're gonna order the parts. They're gonna be here in who knows how long. But so that's one thing to remember is if you're doing all this crazy stuff, all these little parts add up, and sometimes they're a pain. But I think I'm gonna fill this up anyways, and we can probably get this thing started up. I don't see why not. Throw the shroud on there. Let's open up that shroud and see what it looks like. I gotta run and get some petrol, get some fuel to put in this to even get it started up, and we have to fill the radiator up. Well, I think we're ready to go. So let's open up that shroud and see what's in that. I haven't seen that, so let's check it out. All right, so before we get to the radiator shroud, we're actually gonna break this video right there in 2 parts. So check out the next part over there. And but fast forward a little bit, we did end up getting those parts that we looked at today, and I'm gonna show you the numbers right now. All right, so that's for the little rubber mount that goes inside of the bracket. That is the lower radiator mount that goes on the bottom of the radiator. Those little 2 little rods that stick out. And then that is the mounting bracket for the S14. Here it is. Got our hardware on. And then of course the bottom brackets are on. So check out the next part for the fan shroud, and see you later. We'll see you there. We'll see you on the next part.